Hello everybody, welcome back to another video with a tarot with T, and today I am doing your daily tarot tea for today, which is Monday the 24th, and for Tuesday the 25th. I do have some tests coming up, so I just don't want to disappoint and not make a video. So I'm going to be picking up the energies for all signs today and tomorrow. Everything is timestamped below if you don't want to hear me talk. But if you do, just know I have a special going on for the next 2 days. It's called What They Won't Tell You. It's for $8.88, and it's to find out what somebody is hiding from you and their reason for hiding it, okay? You can book that on my website. All that information is also below. All right, guys. Other than that, I'm just going to hop right the fuck in, okay? So I don't got nothing else to say. All right. Starting with my Aquarius. What's coming towards my Aquarius for these next 2 days? I see somebody like walking up to a microphone, like to speak, and they're kind of like nervous, and it's like somebody has to speak and say something. I'm hearing something like about like lion, courage, you know. We have the Magician as your overall energy. It's like you have the power to make something work out or something of that nature. So let's see, Aquarius. We got the Wheel of Fortune. You have this power. I think you're just nervous to utilize it right now. The Tower in reverse. Okay. And the Three of Cups reverse. So there needs to be some changes made, but you're afraid to make them. And I feel like this because some of you guys could be people pleasers is what I'm hearing, and you don't want to disappoint. So we got the Hierophant in reverse, the Knight of Crystals. So this could have to do with your money. Page of Cups in reverse. You're not putting yourself first. Seven of Crystals. 10 of Daggers. 6 of Wands. With this 6 of Wands, I feel like things are going to be better than what you actually expect them to be. But it's like you're resisting this change. You want to keep working at something. It's like it's time to let something go, but you want to keep, in a way, perfecting it or working towards it. Clarify the Page of Cups. 4 of Wands. 10 of Crystals. Like, I don't know if this is... Some of you guys might have to leave a job, leave a person. It's something you have to say. You're just kind of scared of it. But with the 4 of Wands and the 10 of Crystals, I feel like you're neglecting the fact that it can make you happy, though. You got the King of Daggers here. And the 7 of Daggers in reverse. Yeah, so it's time for something new. 5 of Daggers in reverse. Yeah, you have to let this go. You have to let whatever this is go and die off. Page of Crystals. The Full card in reverse. I feel like you can't work on... It's something that you're feeding into and putting energy into. And once you let it go, you can focus on yourself. It's like you're, in a way, you're trying to keep yourself, you're trying to keep others happy before your own happiness, okay, Aquarius? So you might be in that energy of resisting the urge of these changes to let things go and just let them die off over these next 2 days, but you kind of got to do it, all right? Pisces. What's coming towards my Pisces for the next 2 days? I'm trying to block out these energies because it's like it's not the best feeling. It's kind of like a sickening feeling here. 3 of Wands, like I'm getting chills. I'm trying not to tap into it. Like I know it helps me understand the emotion, but the fuck, I don't want to feel that shit. Let me see. We have the Six of Crystals in reverse. What's going on here? The Devil. So this could just really be in your head right now, these energies. Two of Crystals. I guess I'm getting the sense of, well, I was kind of getting a sense of like you fucked something up, or you felt like you fucked up, or you're fucking up, like you're not doing things right. What was that over energy 3? You have a standard that was set somewhere. So it's very important that you know that things can be very superficial from the outside. People can look a certain way, you know, they can pretend like they got it, you know, and in reality, they could be struggling. It's like, I feel like you set the standard from looking at somebody else's life, and what you don't know is that their life is not what you think it is. We got the Sun card in reverse. The King of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you feel like you're not, like either you didn't do something right or you're not doing something right. I think it's really important that you know like your own path. And you might be looking at some, I don't know if I had talked to you guys about this before, but it's like you looking at somebody like, look at how their life is set up. Like, you know, this just works for them. And you're like, well, but look at mine. Like, I couldn't do this, or it's not. But you'll be surprised. You will be surprised at how the universe can just make stuff happen for you. And I feel like at a certain point in my life, I just kind of knew this about myself, because it was just really weird how certain things will always align with me. Like, even if it wasn't supposed to, like, it would just be like random ass coincidence where I just kind of knew like, I kind of like the universe really has my back, because there was no way this should have came about, or there was no way I should have got this opportunity, or, you know, this is like a one in a lifetime type of situation. So I just like, you kind of have to believe in miracles in a way, because they happen to people all the time. And I think you're looking at your foundation and you're like, nah, like this ain't set up right. Like this can't work for me. Like, or I don't even fit this position. But, you know, things change all the time. So you'd be surprised at how things can change for you. But I feel like you just have this sense of something's not going to work because of you. Like, it's you. It's like, this doesn't fit me. But if it's what you want, it's what you want. Like, this is a weird example, but like, let's say a stripper. Actually, I will use an example. Let's say you only had one leg or something, you know, and you like, you know, I really want to strip, but it's like, no one wants to see a stripper with one leg. But then you get out there and people like really be amused by you. And next thing you know, you inspiring other strippers with one leg to go strip, or with one arm. So it's like something like that. You like, I don't even fit that. Like, how would I be a stripper? And then you just do it and it just works for you. Like, no one's going to hire me. And then somebody hires you. Like, you know, it's some reason you feel like you don't fit that. But if that's what you want to do, it's what you want to do. And that's not something I say often, because I do like people to be very realistic with their goals. But I feel like if you have a passion for it, then it can still work, you know, especially if it's not just driven by money. If you really have a passion for something, I say go for it, okay? Aries. What is coming towards my Aries for these next 2 days? What is coming towards my Aries? Some of you guys might be taking a vacation, sunbathing somewhere. 10 of Wands in reverse is your overall energy. Or maybe some of you guys need a vacation. Some of you guys might need the sun. Some of you guys might need a lot of warmth. I'm here in Cleveland and it's very snowy. It just keeps snowing a lot. Now, granted, it's supposed to snow here, but we're not used to it with the whole global warming shit. It ain't been snowing like that for years. So it's like the snow is kicking everybody's ass right now. So some of you guys might need that, especially in the winter time. If you live in a place that doesn't get a lot of sun, you know, vitamin D, stuff like that could be very useful right now. So we got the Knight of Cups. 6 of Daggers. Ten of Crystals. This has something to do with like a childhood. Let me see. The Devil. We got the Sun in reverse. See, kind of blocking out some. Nine of Daggers. You're holding on to something from years ago, if not childhood. Wheel of Fortune. You could be having some issues in a relationship right now. Or like getting to a good relationship because you're holding on to something. Y'all probably can't see it when my candle was going crazy. Something is like, let's see. Four of Crystals. What are you holding on to? King of Wands. This could be how you see people. Page of Crystals. I feel like it's somebody else's actions though. You feel like people don't do enough for you. I don't know if you feel like you'll never be happy. Two of Crystals in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. Because you got the Four of Wands, but you got the, I don't know. Maybe somebody's like breaking something off with you over these next couple of days. Or you might be into arguments with somebody like a relationship wise. And it's just like you feel like people don't do enough for you. Ten of Cups. The High Priestess in reverse. But what's the Five of Wands? I think you have to... Your words might be very misleading, Aries. Like, you might tell people one... Like, you might be trying to... damn, how do I say this? Like, you probably have said this a lot. Like, yeah, I mean, I said that, but I didn't mean like that. You ever find yourself saying shit like that? Because it's like, you might tell somebody, like... I can do that for myself, or I don't need you to do that or something. And so then they'll like, okay, let's say you're like, I don't need you to bring me food or something or like that. And then they go get something you like to eat. And you're like, why didn't you ask if I wanted something? And they're like, well, you said I don't need to be bringing you food. And you're like, but I didn't mean like, I meant like regular food. I didn't know you were going to get like that type of food. And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about, Aries? Like, if you tell somebody not to bring you food, they're not gonna bring you food. But then you see them with food and you're like, why didn't you bring me food? So then you're like, they don't do for me, they don't bring me food. But at the same time, you told them not to bring you food. Yeah. Yeah, so that don't really make sense. So you might find yourself saying things, but you have to be you need to improve on your communication skills, is what this is saying. It's like that could be a barrier with you and your people because you're feeling like they're not doing stuff. But at the same time, Two of Cups in reverse, Queen of Wands, you tell them you don't need them. You say you can do it yourself. And so when they don't do it, like I feel like they just, I don't know, people offer stuff at, I don't know, weird times or something. But it's like the way you tell people stuff, you're like, you act as if you don't need them, so they don't do, when in reality you do want that. Maybe you're trying to say you don't want it all the time or something. I don't know, Aries, you're not very clear on what you say to people. And so now you're like, people don't do for me, or things just never work out for me. I think you have poor communication skills, honestly. That's what you might find yourself dealing with stuff like that, because you could kind of be sending off some mixed signals right now, okay? All right, Taurus. What is coming towards my Taurus for the next 2 days? What's coming towards my Taurus? Overall energy is the Page of Daggers in reverse. You might feel like you got a lot of stuff to do over these next couple of days. Let's see. We got the Justice. And I feel like this means you have stuff to handle. Like you might have been putting off some deadlines. Five of Daggers in reverse. And something you have to handle. I'm hearing the word scandal, like scandal with Olivia Pope. Page of Cups in reverse. Like it's handled. Like you have to handle something. I don't know if you've been putting things off. The Empress in reverse. The Seven of Daggers. I feel like there's nobody else who can handle these things but you. And that's why you feel like it's such a priority to do. 5 of Daggers in reverse. This could be having to do with something very important to you. It might be causing you some anxiety. You might not know like how you're going to get it done, or you don't want to do it alone, but you have to. Like, there's something that just has to be done. And it could definitely be keeping you up at night, but it's like something that you really feel like is necessary. I don't know if you feel like you fucked this up though, but I feel like there's nobody else who can do this. The Star in reverse. This could really have something to do with a family. Like, you might have to handle some family business. Well, how's it gonna turn out? Let's see. It sounds like you're very worried about it. Trying to see what's the outcome here. I'm getting all this stuff about how you're gonna feel, but I can't. What's the outcome here? This might end up being I feel like this is a situation with this Temperance in reverse. It's like, I don't know, I'm really kind of picking up a court, something like maybe like a family court or something like this. There has to be like a big decision made. Like, you might end up going, like, you might be really scared to like go to court about something, and then you're gonna go to court and then they're gonna be like, oh, this is rescheduled for a later date. Oh, this will happen at a later, like something like that is gonna start to break down that anxiety a little bit, because it's like it's not about to come right away, the answer. But you're very nervous about it, and it's something you have to do on your own. So some of you guys could just be facing court, but I feel like it's not about to come yet. Like, if you're waiting on like the answer, somebody to make a call, they're like, oh wait, we need more information, or something happened, things are rescheduled. Like, you're not about to get the verdict yet, okay? Gemini. What's coming towards my Geminis for these next 2 days? Geminis. What's coming towards my Geminis? Overall energy is the 10 of Wands in reverse as well. Okay. Aries got the same thing. So let's see. What's going on, Geminis? You're tired of helping people. 6 of Crystals. I think I picked this up the other day. You're tired of helping people. 10 of Crystals. That's good. 8 of Wands in reverse. So let's see. Ace of Cups. The 2 of Wands in reverse. I don't think you see how this is benefiting you. Okay, 3 of Daggers in reverse. 2 of Cups in reverse. Ooh, I feel like crying. It's like you always feel like you get the short end of the stick. No one's pouring into your cup. You're always pouring into others. Okay. What's up with this? 7 of Wands. Death card. You're ready to go. Like, you're ready to speak your mind. You're ready to tell people off. We got the 7 of Wands and the Death card. You're ready to like stand up for yourself and say, I'm done helping. I'm done pouring into cups. I'm done. I'm done. That's what I'm hearing. I'm done. We got the Magician and the Empress in reverse. You feel like that's not your character. Like, you're not used to kind of maybe telling people off like this. Because it feels like you always help people and they never pour back into your cup. Especially with this 2 of Cups in reverse. Like, people aren't used to this. Like, you're going to have to turn a little sour. This is weighing on you, though. Yeah, because I feel like you might give people money and help them all the damn time. Geminis, I posted a collective reading yesterday. It's called Run While You Can. Go check that out because I talk about finances a lot, and it's somebody who kind of takes your money and you might be tired of it, and like, yeah, you should go check out that reading if this resonates with you, Geminis. Okay. You might, growing up, you might have always been put in this position to always help people. You might have not had like dependable parents growing up. Yeah. You're not sure what to do. Definitely go check out that reading I put up yesterday if this is resonating with you, Geminis. Yeah, definitely feel that energy. In that reading, I talk about having two options, setting boundaries or leaving, okay? So this could also be with a lover, because that was kind of what that one was going towards. But if this sounds familiar to you, go check out that collective reading I put up yesterday, Geminis, okay? All right, Leo. What's coming towards my Leos for these next 2 days? Coming towards my Leos. I'm hearing look alive. 8 of Daggers. Somebody might be trying to pull a fast one on you. 8 of Daggers is your overall energy here. Look alive. Somebody kind of be watching you in a way because they might feel like you might be like an easy target. Be careful what you post, what you say, what you do. You might be looking pretty vulnerable to people right now. So we got the 9 of Crystals in reverse. Like, people might be able to notice, like, I say this all the time, predators know their prey. Okay. If they've been here and they've done this before, they kind of know what to look for, the signs and weaknesses of people. So people can tell, like, if, like, let's say you're a scammer and you know, you want to get people to fall for your scam, they look for people who are short on money. That's their prey. They're like, okay, I can tell when somebody's having money issues. They'll do anything for some money right now. That's who I prey on. Things like that. Or another example is like creepy men who like to prey on like younger girls. You can tell when there's like parents aren't as involved in kids' life. It's like this girl is always out at any time of the night. Like, their parents aren't watching them. Like, that's easy prey, right? Predators know their prey. So you're doing something that's making you easy prey right now. Like, I don't know, just the way you might carry yourself. I don't know if you post something on like social media or something, but there's a way you are making yourself like an easy target because like there's a predator watching you and they like, okay, that's somebody I need to look for the sweet spot when I get them. So be careful of how you present yourself. 9 of Cups. You might be very alone right now. That's also an easy target. And that's just kind of with like anything, like, I mean, even just from scams to literally abducting somebody when they don't have a strong support system. So if they see you just like dealing with stuff on your own, like, look at all these cups. But this person doesn't, in this 9 of Cups, this person doesn't look happy. Usually the person 9 of Cups looks happy. This person doesn't look happy. So like they might notice that you're just on your own trying to figure shit out. 8 of Wands in reverse. So this is really like a warning to really be careful. You really do need to be careful though. 10 of Daggers, the Death card, the Fool card in reverse. Don't get caught up in anything. 10 of Crystals. This might really have to do with money. So if you're struggling with money, do not get caught up in a scam. 5 of Daggers in reverse. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you'll have to figure your way out of that. But this is really just a warning to be careful. If somebody really trying to prey after you. This could also be so while that goes for people who are like having a tough time, that also goes for people who are doing good. So in a way of, if you're really flashy and you flash your money all the time, things of that, you are also easy prey. So somebody, With this Justice card, I don't know, I feel like somebody could try to kind of get revenge on you in a way. Somebody who might know your secrets, know your past, like know where you keep this, know where you keep that. They might also be looking after you too. So it could be somebody, well, typically most of the time it is people close to you, people who can watch you. But it goes both ways. So even let's say you are doing well, you be careful what you post. Be careful of how you present yourself to people. Cause you're making yourself, somebody sees you as an easy target right now. So be careful with that, Leos. All right, Virgo. What's coming towards my Virgos for today and tomorrow? Six of Daggers is your overall energy. Something about flapping your wings and flying. You're scared of something. The Star card. You're scared to run off and fly, Virgos. We got the Eight of Wands in reverse. Six of Crystals. I mean, this is just like a classic thing of fear. If I don't go try this, there's no way I can fuck it up. Okay. Six of Wands. Knight of Cups. I don't know if you guys are kind of afraid of embarrassment. But what you have to understand is when you fail at things, you learn from them though. To try again. I feel like you want a lot of help with something. Like, it's something where you're meant to kind of go off and do it on your own, but you want help. You want guidance. Yeah. Ace of Daggers, a Nine of Crystals reverse. You don't like having to do something alone right now. I feel like you don't think you know what to do or how to do it. The right steps to do it. It's just a lot of mental blockages right now. But like I said, even when you fail at something and you at least you learned in that process. Like, oh my gosh. Like for instance, me just even trying to record these damn videos. It took me days and days and days to figure out how I was gonna like the ways I wanted to record it, what looks nice recording it. I'm gonna upload it. Like it took me days to figure it out, and like days of recording and not even getting something up. But like each day I kind of learned like, okay, you know not to do this now. All right, fuck it. The video, it's like I would record for like an hour. And then I would realize like I did something wrong. And it's like, well, I can't fucking post a video. So it was like just like hours and hours and hours that I was wasting. But every day it taught me what not to do. You get what I'm saying? So to the point to where I'm like, okay, like I kind of got a groove now. Like I can come in. I know kind of how I want to record and what my setup should be like and all that shit. But it's like I could have fucked up after the second time of fucking up. I could be like, you know what, I'm done with this. Like whatever, this is fucked up. Or you know, I could just like, I don't know what I'm doing, leave it be. Or I could be like, all right, get knocked down 10 times, you know, get up 11 type shit. So it's like, I feel like you're just afraid. That's just it's just you don't want to do something by yourself, but you will. Especially with that Death card, you'll put an end to this needing somebody, this codependency shit you got going on here. You'll learn to be a little more independent and be able to do what you want to do on your own. Learn from your mistakes. It's okay to have mistakes. And once you really start to get out here and do other shit, Virgo, you will learn that everybody fucks up. Everybody. And once you got a story to share and you share that story, guess what? Other people gonna share a story too. Like, yeah, I fucked that up too, man. I got caught up in that before too. Yeah. You learn in life from things like that. So it's okay. Libra. What's coming towards my Libras for today and tomorrow? What's coming towards my Libras? Leave it. Where are we leaving? Two of Crystals. Leave it. Leave it. Uh-oh. Here we go. All right, so I'm hearing the words leave it, justice. This is your card, Libras. What's up? Four of Crystals. Yeah, you're stuck on something here. What are we leaving, though? The King of Wands in reverse. Something you keep putting too much energy in, especially with that Two of Crystals in reverse. It's something that you're not getting the same balance from. Three of Daggers. Queen of Crystals. Somebody might not also have as much money as you. I put up a collective video yesterday, guys. It's called Run While You Can. So somebody, it has to do with kind of like money. Somebody might kind of be taking your money. You're not kind of setting boundaries. So if you feel like this reading is resonating, you might want to go check out that video I posted yesterday, okay? I didn't end up posting it kind of late, but go check it out if you feel like this is resonating with you. And if you have like Gemini placements or Sagittarius placements. But anyway, Four Crystals. We got the Four of Daggers in reverse. The Emperor. I feel like you know this situation. You already know. You know what this situation is or who this person is. It's somebody who just isn't really good for you. But you keep trying to make it work. This could definitely be somebody you're in love with or you really, really care about that you just keep giving to. I keep getting these. It's not an even pair. Like, you know, a queen and a king, a knight and a page. I'm getting like knight and a queen or king and a knight. It's not. Somebody is too immature for you. Or somebody... Yeah, somebody isn't being fair with you. You don't, whatever this is, you already know. You don't, it doesn't feel right to you. This doesn't feel like happiness to you. This doesn't feel right to you. Whatever it is, it's time to leave it. That was a clear message. Okay, Libras. All right. We got my Scorpios. What's coming towards my Scorpios for today and tomorrow? The Knight of Wands in reverse. Scorpios, you're picking up some responsibilities. You're taking some responsibility for your actions here. Because I want to say I talked about that in your monthly for January. I believe I did. All right, Six of Crystals in reverse. It's not perfect, but Ace of Wands, but you're taking responsibility for your actions, which is great. The Star in reverse. You don't feel like this is you. Oh, you're changing. Let's see. You're very... Five of Wands, the Tower in reverse, the Nine of Crystals, the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Devil, the King of Wands. Definitely. This, okay. It might not look like a beautiful reading, but it's definitely a step in progression. This will probably take a lot of work, Scorpios. It's like you're trying to change. And it's like you're only giving it an inch. Like you might be like, okay, I already switched, I already stopped doing that. Damn, what more do they want from me? But it's like you can really transform yourself. And you're kind of resisting it with this Tower in reverse, but I could tell that you're definitely making some sort of change. It's going to take some getting used to. I'm surprised the Ten of Swords to pop up because that's really like an ego death. Like you're just so used to doing something a certain way, and then all of a sudden you're learning like this isn't the right way to do it. I need to kind of change a little bit. You know, you're learning to let go of that ego. Can be very resistant, okay? So I do see you guys moving forward in this. I just feel like you think this is not you. But what you have to also remember is everybody, it doesn't matter what age, people are constantly growing, changing, and evolving. You should not, if you're 30 right now, you should not be the same motherfucker that you was when you was 16. And if you are, That's not good. So dead ass, like, you definitely should be changing at all times, but you might feel like having this ego death. You're gonna feel like this isn't me. That's where this devil card is coming in, because the star is in reverse. You don't feel like this is you. King of Wands in reverse. This is not something you do. This is not how you act, like, but it's a mental blockage. You feel like this isn't you, but you're changing. And I feel like with this Queen of Cups, over time, you're gonna learn to accept this new way of doing things, of seeing things, once you stop being resistant. Ugh. You're definitely not happy with this. You're just not used to these emotions. You're not, that's like, if you're learning to stop being so aggressive and, you know, barking at people, you know, you don't get your way, you handling them in a way that you choose to. If you're now learning to turn the other cheek, walk away, you're like, this isn't me, this is a bitch energy. And it's like, no, it's mature energy. But it's like fighting with your ego. Like, your ego wants to show your ass and yell and scream and fight, where your true self, the mature you that's now growing, is like, I don't need to do that. And it's like inner turmoil that you're having, but you're definitely working on it. You have to continue to work on it. Definitely have to continue to work on it, okay? All right, Sagittarius. What is coming towards my Sagittarius for today and tomorrow? All right, I heard you're in for a rude awakening. Well, damn. 10 of Daggers. Sheesh, I've never really looked at this like this. This looks really kind of painful. I don't know if you feel like you was kind of getting over on something. Oh, this looks crazy. I'm looking like all the cracks in the skull, like the nose kind of looks like a heart and shit. It looks like they might have been smiling at once, and then they just got kind of hit real quick. All right, let's see, Sagittarius. Six of Crystals in reverse. You refuse to make something even. The Moon card. Okay, let me just see first before I start talking. Two of Daggers. You didn't do what you needed to do. You didn't. Okay. I posted a video yesterday called Run While You Still Can or something. This was the first thing that kind of popped into my head too, was that video. It talked about, you know, get out while you still can in a situation, literally. And I feel like you refuse to remove yourself from a situation. So now you're about to be in for a rude awakening. We also got the Tower in reverse. It's like you didn't want to make a choice. Like you were supposed to make a choice and you chose not to. It had to be some change that was made and you just didn't want to make a choice. I feel like you just kind of refused to see things for what they were. Yeah, it's something you didn't want to let go of. And I feel like it was just kind of, maybe you had to deal with too many emotions. We got the Queen of Cups in reverse. So it was like maybe the emotional side of it was just too much for you. And, you know, if it's something like, let's say somebody you got to cut off or get rid of, you don't want to deal with that emotional thing. But like that person isn't good for you. So instead of putting you first and just dealing with that and moving on, you chose to hold on to them. And it's like going to be a rude awakening. Whew. Yeah, it's like it's definitely something you're holding on to the past. It just feels like very homey. And it just won't let you grow. We got the Empress in reverse and the Three of Daggers. This got something to do with motherly energy. Somebody who you might have wanted to like be the mother of your children. Somebody who is the mother of your children. I'm hearing like no more happy home. Something could be taken away from you until you grow up. Yeah, something could be taken until... yeah, it's like something could be taken away until you decide to grow up. Because it's like no more happy home. Six of Cups. Until you learn to let go of what you need to let go. And I think that just has to do with divine timing. I say this all the time too. Like, if you're not ready to receive something, like, first off, stop asking for it. Because if it comes, like, what the fuck are you gonna do with it? Like, it's no point. If you're not ready for something, there's no point in having it. Like I said, was that cast your net. So if you watch the video that I posted yesterday, Run While You Still Can, it was like this blessing is already here. But since you're not gonna you're gonna waste your time and not take it, they're gonna take it away. And I feel like Spirit is just trying to teach you a lesson. Long story short, it's like you're not... This is a much deeper message. I did not expect this to go this way. It's like, if you're not going to accept something for what it is when it's in front of you, once it's taken away from you, then you're going to miss it. And it's going to make you like straighten up like, oh shit, like I need that back. Now you're going to end up putting in even more work to get something back. When if you would have just like handled business the first time, you could have received your blessing. So it's something like that. You're about to be in for a rude awakening. It's like you kept bullshitting with handling business or getting rid of something, like, and now something's going to be taken away from you to wake the fuck up. Literally. Hold on. I'm going to put this back in because they're like giving me another type of scenario here. Sagittarius. So it's like, they're like, okay, let's say you were cheating on like a partner. Okay. Let's say you had a relationship and you were happy with your partner, but you kept stepping out with somebody else. Like you had like somebody on the side and you knew you were supposed to get rid of that person on the side and you chose not to. Well, now they're going to take away that happy home that you had. Like something's going to be ripped away from you because you couldn't simply let go of that side piece. Like they're giving me this really specific example. So since you couldn't let go of that side piece, all right, cool. Now you won't have the main piece. Now you're going to start to realize, damn, this is why this was important to me. I should have let that go. I don't know. It was giving me that specific scenario. So I just wanted to come back and tell you that. All right. Capricorn. What is coming towards my Capricorns today and tomorrow? What's coming towards my Capricorns today and tomorrow? Overall energy, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Not bad, not bad. Let's see. You're getting used to things. Six of Crystals in reverse. Four of Daggers. Why doesn't it's new, so it doesn't feel right to you. Eight of Crystals in reverse. Okay, Capricorn, let's talk. Something. 10 of Cups. This is a good opportunity for you. Please stop trying to self-sabotage things. I don't feel like this is something to harp too much on. I think over time you'll start to see it. Like, I don't know if this is an example I'm kind of getting. Let's say it's a new friend to a group, but you're like, I don't really want extra friends in this friend group. We're good to go. Over time, the person will wear off on you and you'll really like them. You're just not used to it. whatever this is, you're just not used to it. It's definitely for you. You're trying to find a way out, what to say, how to get rid of this person or this thing. And over time, the devil, that is your card as well. Yeah, over time you're going to see the strength card. Over time you're going to see there is nothing wrong with this situation or this person. Everything is fine and dandy. You'll be okay. It's just going to take some time to get used to. Literally, that's it. It's going to take time to get used to, Capricorn. Alright guys, like I said, these are for today and tomorrow, so I won't be back tomorrow, but I will see you guys Wednesday to drop off a little video. Don't forget my special. It ends in 2 days, so take advantage while you can. Other than that, guys, make sure you like this video and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to get notified when I post every day. Until tomorrow, guys, bye.